Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? What's up, dual beacon of lightning? Shocking everybody in the room already. Boom, boom. How you doing, my man? Hey, Alex, what's up, my man? Oh, can't have a live stream without my troll up in this crib. Yeah, how you guys doing today, man? Yeah, I'm out here doing my thing. What's up, Ace? How you doing, man? Hey, Chris. How you doing? Nice to see everybody in the room. Excellent. Glad to see everybody living their life, having a good time. That's what it's all about. Nice to see you in here, Chris. First time. Awesome. Hey, Dark Road Run. What's up, my man? How you doing? Excellent, excellent. Everybody looking like they're doing well. That's good. That's good. I like to see that. That's impressive. Just so you guys know, I live in condos right next to the street, so if you hear a bunch of cars going by, that hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. Let me know. Yeah, I need to make the channel interesting. Well, I appreciate that, man. I know, I can only do so much without your guys' help. I need your help, and I appreciate the help. So bring it on, bring it on. And let's get that drama going. Let's get that drama going. I love some drama right now. YouTube is we might as well call it drama tube. Fuck it, it's drama tube right now. Drama tube. So let's get it on up in there. That's right, Ace. It's all about the drama, my brother. It's drama tube. Lately, fuck, everybody picking on everybody fucking fighting with each other. It's like, come on, man. It's like, grow up, kids. Grow up, I swear to God, if I knew how and I had the computer technology. Hey, what's up, Uberman Tampa? I swear to God, if I had the technology, man, I'd be doing some YouTube celebrity fucking death matches. I swear to God. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Back in the days with MTV, you had the celebrity death matches. That's what we need up in here. We need some of that. YouTube celebrity death matches. Paula said the cops are looking for you. She'd probably be the first one to rat you out. Fuck. The way she runs her mouth half the time. She'd be the one telling on you, just so she can get probably paid. You don't like the drama? Yeah, Chris, the drama, it's, to me, it looks like, I don't know, sometimes you almost got to wonder, are these guys like making secret pacts with each other so they can get their subscriptions up and all that good shit? That's what you might wonder sometimes. We all got a secret pact with each other. Okay, you make a fucked up video, I'll make a fucked up video, and let's do it, because come on, let's grow up. But you know what? Hey, let them have their, we come in this room to have a good time and get along with each other. They can have that drama. Unless they can have that shit. Fuck that noise. Yeah, good luck fighting me, right? So yeah, leave that drama out with everybody else, man. Fuck that. We don't want drama up in here. Trump's helicopter. But yeah, so yeah, there was some. I know you guys saw my video last night, so some things had to be said. You guys know me. I call out the bullshit. I call it out. We ain't gonna have that bullshit. So how have I been doing, Chris? It's been a mad struggle. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody, I have no problem letting everybody know what's up, and I've made it clear. Yeah, it's been a super struggle. Like I said, maybe losing my house here at the end of the month. My car is on the verge of being repoed. So hey, you know what? But guess what? I still come on here. I want to be positive for everybody. So yeah, I'm going to stay positive for everybody. Hey Randy, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Nice to see you. Thanks for showing up. Not a problem, man. I appreciate you showing up whenever you can. Hey Andrea, whoop whoop, what's up? How you doing? Oh yeah. She can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Well, you know what? If it was reasonable heat and shit like that, maybe. But Is it hot there right now? Oh, let me check. I forgot to give you guys the. It's 5 o'clock in the PMs, and right now 94 degrees. That's why I'm sitting in the shade. I ain't sitting in the sun. Hell to the no. Because then you'll see no crybaby lobster on this motherfucker. Because I'm not getting all fired up, burnt up. Why are you in that position? If you don't mind me asking. Because I was that one rideshare driver that put all his eggs in a basket. And that's all I did was my Lyft. That's all I did. You know, I had faith in Lyft. You know, I was very great. I was a great driver. I had multiple, you know, it was great. And then, you know, I had no idea the background thing was going to be a problem, but it got up to me. And because I wasn't prepared, that's why I'm in the current situation I'm in right now. Right now, all I'm able to do is DoorDash and Postmates right now. I haven't been able to find another job anywhere else. So thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. No homeless genie here today. Whoop. But yeah, yeah, I put all my eggs in one basket. I wasn't prepared, and it got me, man. So you know what? I'm still, but like I said, I'm still staying positive. I'm still, you know, doing my thing. Yeah, so yeah, but that's what happened. And just as you know, I'm already, you know, I'm 47 years old. You know, a lot of places don't want to hire older people. You know, even though I am a hustler and I'm an awesome worker, great work ethic, you know, a lot of people go back to porn. Right? But no. How's the delivery going, Ace? The delivery out here is horrible. Either one thing, it's horrible, or I'm just not fucking doing it right. But I was talking with Uberman Tampa. I've tried everything, man. Mornings, nights, afternoons, doing 3 shifts. You know, I'm wearing myself out being tired because I'll do a morning shift, afternoon shift, a night shift, and then I'll try to catch 1 or 2 hours of sleep in between. It's just wearing you out. And no, I shaved the head, bro. Look at that. Woo! Looking sexy up in this motherfucker. But yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm in the predicament I'm in. But yeah, oh, it's way saturated, bro. I've pulled up to places to get food, and there'll be like 6 DoorDash drivers sitting there. Then there'll be a Grubhub driver there, a couple Postmates drivers there. Yeah, it's mad oversaturated. It's like anything. It's just like the rideshare, to be honest with you. It is overloaded. And then you guys know how DoorDash works. You got to get the, you know, the blocks and shit like that. And shit, I could jump on and there'll be no blocks left. So I'm stuck just doing the, you know, net dash now type shit. And, you know, it just doesn't, and they, even then, when you do the dash now, they tend to limit you on when, you know, how many hours you can do it, or you may only be able to do it for a half hour. Damn. So yeah, it's just horrible out here. Like I said, I don't think I suck that bad that I don't know what I'm doing, because like I said, I've done I've went to every corner of this fucking city to find the best areas to actually sit and work. And shit, I'll be sitting right in front of like 18 restaurants and get nothing for hours at a time. So yeah, it's just horrible. But maybe it'll pick up. Maybe it's with the heat, you know, and all that shit. Maybe it'll start picking up. I'm not sure. He's like 80. But yeah, so I'm hoping it picks up, you know. Definitely I hope it picks up, you know. We'll see, or hopefully I just get another job in the meantime. I'm able to find a job in the meantime, and I'll just do this, you know, part-time with the other job to catch up on my bills and, you know, all that good stuff. So as you guys know, I'm a hustler. I'm trying not to let the shit beat me down. So, but I just want to be positive. Think positive thoughts all the time. Who you call it 80? Amazon vans. Bro, I've applied for 5 different companies to do the Amazon vans, and still nothing. Still nothing. And you would think with all the driving experience I have, it wouldn't be a problem. But nope. I still haven't got nothing, you know. So I don't know what the deal is. So I don't know if that thing that's still on background from 2 years ago, if that's causing it. I don't know. But I see, like, when I go on Indeed and some of these other sites that I do job searches for, people look at the application, they're just not, you know, not getting back to me. Instacart, yeah, I think we have Instacart here, but you know, I have hard enough sometimes doing this delivery shit with the food, let alone having to go in there and deal with shopping cart lines and dealing with people in the grocery store, and people don't know what they get, or if you get the wrong fucking thing, they want to lose their shit on you. And yeah, so I don't know if Instacart would be a good thing. I could look into it, but I don't know how much more it pays. Hey, Ron, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? Oh, it's Donnie in the house. Got those ping pings. Yeah. A couple good stories last night, Donnie. A couple good stories. I like those. I like to see that. Hey, Journey, what's up, man? Appreciate everybody showing up, man. Yeah, I haven't heard. I don't know. I really haven't looked into it too much. I'm just going by what I am, you know. So I just don't know if, you know, I could deal with the grocery store. I don't like grocery shopping for myself, goddamn, let alone doing it for other people, you know. Oh, you get an extra $3 for every 5-star rating? Shit. That might be worth it then. I'm going to have to check into that. But then again, you do have to go through the background check, I think, on some of these things. So you never know. That might stop me also. Like I said, you know, I should just try it out. Going back home to where, Aaron? Where are you going? right, Uberman Tampa, right? Because like I said, it'll be that one item you get wrong. Like, they'll be like, I want almond milk with blah, 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 and you'll get the almond milk with something else, and next thing you know, you're the shittiest fucking shopper ever. So, you know how that shit goes, man. Just like the ride share. People will give anything. People, you know, they'll complain about fucking everything. Was I arrested, Chris? Yes, I was arrested. Oh, damn, bro. Mountain Dew? No, that's Diet Mountain Dew. I don't do regular sodas, bro. I do not like the taste of sugary sodas at all. So I do diet only. And yeah, Chris, I was arrested. I was arrested because I had a warrant out for my arrest. I was actually arrested while I was working. I didn't have a customer, but I was working. And I spent 12 hours in there. They put me on an OR 12 hours. Technically, they didn't even have to, you know, really take me to jail for it. They could have wrote me a ticket to show up for court. So yeah, it's okay. It wasn't my first time, you know, being in there. So I already knew. I know the system. So yeah, I'll definitely check into that, Andrea. Thanks for the, you know, thing. I'm sure somebody else has said something about it. I just haven't got there. Yeah, I don't do regular soda, Aaron. But I don't like to taste the water. I just don't like to taste the water, period. So, you know, I know and y'all will probably say, well, water don't have a taste, but to me it does, and I don't like it. So if I am drinking regular water, I'll put, like, you know, frozen fruit or something in there to give it some kind of flavor, because I just can't stand drinking normal water. No taste in water. Yeah, right? There you go. Perfect example. See, somebody had to say it, didn't they? See? All right, we got 10 people in the room. Excellent. Nice to see everybody in here. Like I said, you know, guys, I always appreciate you guys showing up, showing the support. I've said that from day one. I always appreciate it, guys. So, you know, thanks for coming in and showing your boy some love. Andrea drank 2 Cokes over 20 years. Yeah, I'm the same way. I've been drinking Coke for fucking ever, man. Did you get your weed, Beacon? Did you get your weed? That's the question. Did your weed man finally show up? Yeah, and it really does have a taste. Like, I'm not a fan of buying bottled water. I don't see the point when you got a tap sitting right there in your front room. And yeah, definitely wanted to have a taste of your water. Uh-oh. Said we were buffering. I used to drink a gallon a day while I was training. Still try, but yeah, it's not easy. Especially, you guys know how it is when you're driving, doing these gigs. Man, you fucking drink too much water. Fuck, you're having to fucking pee in bottles. I know it's not healthy not to drink, but at the same time, you're like, fuck, I gotta pee. I gotta fucking stop, find somewhere to piss. And for some reason, people look at you, you know, you stop in to take a piss. Oh, you're not a customer, you can't take a piss here. Which is kind of fucked up on some of these other places part. Or you're out here like me, when I was driving, fuck, I probably marked my territory all over Vegas. You could probably find my piss and DNA somewhere on somebody's fucking garbage can or fucking tree or something. So, you know, that's, you know, so, you know, and that's the thing, you know, driving these gigs, it's hard sometimes, you know. And you know, should you have any issues where you do have a bladder issue, you know, then it makes it even worse, because then you're having to stop every 15, 20 minutes to take a piss, and, you know, and hopefully you don't piss your pants, you know, doing this job and shit, you know, because there's a great possibility you will piss your pants. That's no joke. I know I've come close. Fuck. Matter of fact, last night I was sitting in the middle of a Kmart parking lot. I had to take a piss, and it was, what, midnight? There wasn't shit open to take a piss, so I just fucking blacked out the car, turned off all the lights, and took a piss right in the middle of a goddamn Kmart parking lot. So, you know, hopefully the popos don't roll up on you when you're taking a pee. Yeah, right? You piss all over Tampa. Yeah, serious. Hopefully nobody gets murdered next to like a garbage can I pissed by, because my DNA will be all over that motherfucker. What kind of work do you do, Aaron? Shit, man. Oh, I gotta do Andrea's favorite thing. She likes it when I light cigarettes. So in you know, like I said, I don't like bringing up drama. So what did you guys feel about that situation last night? Because I know probably all of you saw my video about it. What do you guys think about that situation? Have you addressed YouTube drama today yet? No, you know what? Like a journey, I try to stay away from that as much as possible. You know, unless it's something I see, like that shit I saw last night about that shit with Dustin. To be honest with you, bro, I stay away from it. If Kevin and Gio want to bicker at each other like schoolgirls, you know, have fun with that. No, we're buffering again. Have fun with that stuff, man. You let that shit, you know, that's on them. You know, these are two grown-ass men that have their own thing going on. You know, one has a marriage coming up, which he should be more concentrated on that, being happy. But no, he wants to, you know, throw a video out on Gio, and then Gio's like responding back, because we all know Gio's not going to sit back and let somebody talk shit about him without him having to come back and blah, blah, blah. And it's like a tennis match that never fucking stops. Just bullshit after bullshit. You know what? Everybody is fucked up, and everybody has, you know, we can all, every one of us in this room right now has the ability to go through anybody's feed or anybody's, you know, videos and pull out the bullshit and talk on it. So, you know, nobody's perfect, and that's how it's going to go. I would have done the same thing as Dustin. He didn't. Okay. So you would have did the same thing? You would have just warned them? Is that what you're saying? He's not a driver. You know, I'll agree with you at some points on that journey. I'll agree that, yeah, he believes he is a driving teacher. That's fine. But the minute you put yourself out on a social platform where you're making money, you're putting yourself on a social platform, you have a specific obligation. If you're going to preach something, you have to practice what you preach. Okay? None of the drivers that are out here currently working need to be taught not to take cash rides. That's bullshit. Every driver knows what they're doing when they're out here. He did it right there to him. What makes you think he hasn't already done it multiple times? He's done it multiple times. If he really did, he knows better. He knows better, because the minute Dustin sat in there and he turned it off and said, "It's a short ride, I'll take cash," he knew what he was doing. So he's done it more than multiple times. And also, if he's like Dustin said, has a chauffeur license, then he knows how to do it the right way. So there's no excuse for that. You don't need to be taught. Every driver out here has already learned their niche, learned how to cheat the system. So you're not teaching them anything. You know what? Getting him deactivated would have taught him properly. Okay, that's my personal opinion. Because now you have a driver who, if he's willing to break that rule, What other rules is he willing to break? That's what you have to ask yourself at the end of the day. What other rules is he willing to break? You know, is it okay? Okay, you let him go with taking cash rides. What's going to stop him from touching a passed out girl the next time because, you know, nobody said anything about it or nobody's done anything about it? So, you know, it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, if you feel you're teaching him some kind of lesson, you know, fine, teach him a lesson. If that's what you want to, if that's the reason you want to say you did what you did, fine. But also, he needs to remember, in my personal opinion, you've put yourself on a public forum telling other people that you personally take money from not to do it. So to let somebody else do it, yeah, that's a no-no for me. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. And remember, like I said in my video last night, you know, when let's say you think you're teaching him a lesson, okay? The next passenger he does it to may have to argue, may have to fight, or the next driver, because this driver says I'll take cash, the customer thinks, okay, all drivers will do that, and then, you know, you got drivers arguing, fighting. It's best just to get rid of those fucking type of drivers at the end of the day. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. You know, if they're not willing to follow the rules, then people like you, Jordan, who follow the rules, people like Uberman Tampa following the rules, Andrea following the rules, Chris B following the rules, we pay the price in the long run. We pay the price in the long run. Not him, because he knows exactly what he's doing. He's ripping off people. He's doing what he's not supposed to do. He's not the one being hurt. You guys are the ones being hurt. I was being hurt with that type of shit. Because he turns off that thing, that's $10 in his pocket. That $10 ride could have been mine. Or it could have been anybody's in this room's ride. But now it's not, because he's doing it on the side, costing us all money. So, and we had to deal with that quite a bit here as well in Vegas. You'd have those little shysters sitting on the thing offering those $5 rides, $10 rides. And that costs us all money at the end of the day. It's hard enough for us to get rides as it is. Now you're justifying some guy making money off, you know, breaking the rules. And I'm not one for breaking the rules. I've done some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie. I've never lied to you guys. I've done some crazy shit in my car, but I never broke the rules. I never chose to break the rules, especially on purpose. Now, if I understand you break the rules on accident, fine and dandy. But the minute he jumped in that car and the guy canceled the ride and said, I'll take you for cash, he's done it multiple times already. That's not his first time. So, gypsy rides. Yep, you're exactly right, Chris. And now here you get caught doing the gypsy ride, you pay a serious price. Well, like, what do you mean? Like, what kind of crazy shit? Like, what have I done in my car that you would consider crazy? Bro, you want me to go into those stories? Like I said, you guys are your own boss when it comes in your car and what you're willing to allow. But as far as breaking the rules, like, I didn't take minors. Talked to Uber support, passenger injured. It said, made it clear the rest of the ride, it was okay. Something about their disrespect. Yeah. It depends on what you consider crazy. To me, like I said, I had no boundaries as far as rules in my car. Like you said, you are your own boss. So what happens in your car is happening in your car. When it comes to breaking rules, we don't break rules. Like, I don't do cash rides. I don't do sticking 6 passengers in a 4-passenger car. But as far as, I did allow drinking in the car. So yeah, I had people acting crazy with their drinking. Probably one of the craziest rides I had was, there was 2 groups, four for each car. I had another Lyft driver that pulled up next to us. He picked up his 4, I had my 4. But I had crazy shit, like people putting their ass out the window, mooning each other and shit like that. That's kind of crazy stuff, you know. So, but is that breaking a rule? No, that's not breaking a rule. That's allowing my customers to have fun without breaking a rule. That is what I would consider having fun, not breaking rules. So, the only Vegas, it's a little bit different. We fall, when it comes to the alcohol in the cars, we're kind of exempt. We fall under an exemption, just like a limo and or a taxi would, where you can have alcohol in the car. So, and I did it right in front of cops, and they never had an issue with it. So, but yeah, we fall under that exception that you can do those kind of crazy things. But yeah, I don't ever advocate anybody breaking the rules, because the minute you break any rule on that terms of service, you're done. You know, you're done. Insurance, you're done. You know, all you guys in here work hard for what you have. Do you want to give it to somebody else because you thought it was worth that $6 to take that ride because they were 12 years, meaning they were 16? Or do you really think it's worth losing everything you've worked so hard for to make an extra $6? I don't think so. I don't have a lot to give anybody anyways. But at the same time, and what about your conscience? You got to think about your conscience. Was that $5 worth possibly killing a young teenager just starting their life? How would you feel about that? How would you live with yourself for that, or $5? Or better, you do it, and then the next thing you know, you're being bent over by some big bubba in the back showers in prison because you chose to make $6 versus just following the rules and doing what you should have did in the first place. To have alcohol in the car, even if it's legal in your state, it's according to their terms of service. But like I said, you're at the end of the day, you make those decisions. You're the boss. And if I agree on it and the customer agree on it, then it's fine. In my opinion, it's fine. You know, they have in their terms of service, but that don't mean, as long as it's an agreement between the customer and the driver, I don't see it as breaking a rule. And it's not a rule that's going to cause me to injure a customer. It's not a rule that's going to cause me to lose my insurance. Not like picking up a minor, causing an accident, having 8 people in the car all at once. So it's technically, you could say, yeah, it's breaking a rule, but at the same time, it's not going to cost you your job, your life, somebody else's life. You could use the same logic. No, there's a little bit difference when you on that logic, I think, Journey, because if you take a cash ride, you are no longer covered by insurance. If I take a customer with a drink, he's covered by insurance. Even if it's not covered by Lyft and Uber, if you're one of those people that had special rideshare insurance, which I had on my insurance, I had the extra rideshare insurance. It's covered in that respect. So cash rides are a little bit different. Because like I said, unless you have that specific insurance that extra coverage, then you're not covered. You're never going to be covered. So it's a little bit different. But yeah, but having somebody drinking alcohol is not going to cost you your livelihood, so. It can, though, if they leave their beer bottle or something in there and the next customer sees it. Yeah, it could then, but then again, like I said, it's up to the drivers. If they want to let people drink in their car, it's their choice. If it's legal in your state, that's your choice. Lyft's terms of service really is pretty much the blanket of they don't want you to do anything. And that's just to cover their ass should anything happen. Do you think Uber will make us have a chauffeur license? I don't think that's Uber's choice. I think that's the state's choice to determine on whether or not you have a chauffeur's license. Hey, Donnie, what's up? You're back. Cool. Yeah, I don't think so, Aaron. I think that's something the state would require. That you have a chauffeur's license. Like here, for example, like if I want to drive a bus, let's say I want to drive a bus on the strip, taking people from hotel to hotel, I have to have a passenger endorsement on my license, which was like a Class B. But with Uber and Lyft, they didn't care. They allowed you to have your regular Class C license, so you never had to worry about that. But I don't think so. I would think it'd be the state that would make you do that. If you had to have a chauffeur's license, because technically you're not a chauffeur. I don't consider you. I wouldn't consider myself a chauffeur, to be honest with you. So you have to have a chauffeur's license in Mississippi? Really? Wow. Yeah, see, I think that's all done by on a state level, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think that Uber Black falls under a totally different thing. Yeah, you had that little hat, you know, and that's funny that you asked that, because I did do that at one time. Yeah, but see, that's a little bit different story. I'm not collect, you know. Yeah, okay, I'll go with you on that, Jordan. Yeah, that's fine. But I also got to remember, Jordan, I'm not making money off telling people not to do, you know, anything. I'm not making money off of it. I'll come on here and I'll say, yeah, don't do this, don't do this. You make that, like Dustin said, you make that choice as a driver to do it. I'm not making money off telling people not to do it. He does. There's a difference there. Okay, if I come on here and I'm taking money from you guys, you know, and I'm telling you, do not allow drivers to take cash rides, turn in drivers that you see breaking a rule. If I tell you to do that and I'm taking money from you, then that's what I need to do. If practice what you preach, that's what I need to do. I can't say don't. I can't tell you guys taking money from you. I can't in good conscience tell you something and then not turn around and do it myself. You know, that makes no sense. You know, and when you put yourself on these social media platforms, you have that obligation. You have that obligation that anything that comes out of your mouth can be turned around against you and later when you don't practice what you preach. Because okay, let's say he practiced all this stuff with his stuff, and I'm not picking on Dustin. You know, I'm not picking on anybody. It's just you go here and you say all this stuff, and then you post a video of yourself not practicing what you preach. Now what makes me think I should believe all of his other older videos? You know what I'm saying? You look at it from that point. It ruins your credibility at some point when you take money, you know, and you know, that's like me, you know, with the whole porn thing, which is a joke, by the way, if anybody hasn't noticed that. Well, that his subs that said, well, you know, Jordan, all these bigger YouTube rideshare guys have their own following, so they're always going to stick by you regardless. Yeah, right. There you go, rideshare driver source. Excellent point. But yeah, when you have that certain YouTube following, no matter what you do, how bad it is, you're gonna get it. And every big YouTuber, come on, man, I can pull out everybody. Let's take. All right, since we're gonna do it, let's talk about Kevin. He has a video. Yeah, he'll say, "Oh, it's 4 years old. I've apologized for it." But you know, now you have somebody pukes in your car, you better come up with a receipt or you get a whopping $20. Okay, why did Lyft and Uber do that? Let's see. Kevin put out a video of himself getting free money because he's lying and saying he's got puke in his car. Now 4 years later, you're having to ask a receipt. So why does Lyft and shit make you do that now? That's the reason why. Because they're trying to cut down on people fucking stealing and ripping off customers. So whether or not you apologize for it, and then, you know, he does a video talking about, oh, Uber and Lyft are making you do this and that. Well, why are they making you do that? Because of the same shit you did 4 years ago is the reason why they're doing it now. So you're making out a video calling out fucking Uber and Lyft for, you know, making people get fucking things for their cleanups and messes because of what you did. So that's like calling the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and bitch at the company for making up a rule when you're one of the reasons why the rule now exists. So you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't come out and be dogging another person when you can't come out dog the companies when you're one of the reasons why the company made the rule in the first place. Hey, what's up, Bam Bam? How you doing, man? Nice to see you up in here, bro. So, you know, that's what that boils down to. And like I said, I ain't gonna fucking dog him for it. You did what you did. You know you did what you did. But don't come on here preaching, you know, and when you're taking money from people and shit like that. And that's another thing, you know, he's got a good subscriber base, 16,000, 17,000 custom. So you can do the bad shit and still get, you know, a good customer base, because you can always have those loyal people, you know, that don't matter what, they don't care what you did. They're just going to stick by your side no matter what. Yeah, and that's another thing. I don't know if you guys saw that poll thing. And that's another thing that really set me off. I didn't know that prior to my video last night. I actually saw a comment on here that Dustin said, like I said, I'm not picking, I'm just saying what was out there. I did, it's out of his mouth, it's on his chat. He actually put a comment in there that he took a poll to see from his subscribers what he should do, whether or not he should. Come on, what is that? What is that? You're the one on here. You're the one here preaching, telling people not to do this shit. You do the shit, and then you got to ask your subscribers if you should do the right thing. What the fuck is that about? Come on, you know what the right thing is to do. You should have did it. Not ask your subscribers first. What do you guys think? Do you think I should turn them in? Come on. You know, that makes no sense to me. You know, that's... Let's see, what's that? Did all due respect, subscribers watch only what they are subscribed to. Yeah, you're right. You're right, subscriber. Definitely. And I'm not gonna lie, Kevin get, you know, I'm too lazy to fucking go and look up news. I ain't gonna fucking lie. It's good to have Kevin do that. Let Kevin read that shit. And then I can, you know, learn shit from him, because I don't want to sit behind a computer all day. Fuck, you know, I sat sometimes 8-12 hours in a car all day. Why the fuck I want to sit and stare at a computer all day? Fuck that. So that's good for Kevin. That's Kevin's little niche. Do it. Just make sure when you do the shit, you do it right and you tell the truth. Don't make shit up just to make yourself look better so people will subscribe to your channel or give you money, whatever the case may be. Yeah, right? I'm telling you. It is, man. The YouTube drama is mad thick right now. Yeah, exactly, Andrea. The guy created the drama. You know, and that's the thing. You know, a lot of those videos that you see posted where, you know, he's taking the side of the driver is all driver initiated. You know, like I said, I don't call out bull. You guys know me. You guys know me from day one. I don't call out bullshit unless I see the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And all these videos, yeah, and if you look past some of his videos, I've said all driver initiated, all driver initiated. 95% of the videos you watch on YouTube, when these drivers are sending in videos, oh, look at this asshole customer. The customer's an asshole because you were an asshole first, and you caused it. The thing is that some of these drivers have lost right now is the fact that it's a customer service job. You make rules for your car, that's fine. Make rules for your car. But you have to make rules that accommodate both you and your customer. It just can't be you. And, you know, you can't, that's how customer service works. You have to have rules that not only, you know, inquire what works for you, but you have to have rules that, you know, that work for your customers as well. Hey, Mark, how you doing, bud? Your almost homeless genie's here. Woo woo. How you doing tonight? My money's on Geo, and yeah. Well, it's never a good thing to threaten to beat people up or tell people that I'm the best fighter out there, because you don't know who you're getting mixed up with. I don't care what kind of MMA you know. I don't care if you're a secret ninja. You never know the person you're coming up against to sit there and say that I could beat everybody up on YouTube. Jesus Christ, I beat people up for a living for almost 6 years. So, you know, so don't ever put yourself in that position to say, oh, I'm the best. I never claimed to be the best at anything. Let's be honest. I never claimed to be the best on anything. So, Do I wish and think I was the best? You know it. Look at you skirting the rules to make a live stream. Hey, I'm not skirting no rules. Nothing in YouTube's policy says I can't use the outside app, or they wouldn't let me do it. So, have a black belt and run and bring it, right? No shit. Actually, you know, I talk about that. I used to beat people up for a living for 6 years. You know, I was more proud of the fact that I could talk you from getting beat up than beating you up. It's never nice to hurt people. It is. A lot of people look back and say, "Oh, that had to be the coolest job ever, beating up people." No, it's not. It's not a fun thing to beat people up. Really, it's not. You know, so I like I said, I got much more pleasure out of talking people down than ever having to beat somebody up. And a ride source driver, damn, you just hit it right on the ball, right on the fucking head of the nail, bro. It's what it's about. It's the fucking morals of the person. It's the upbringing of the person. You get that big ass fucking head syndrome. I know you guys see me compare it to like Mars Attacks, those big headed fucking aliens. They let that shit go to their fucking head, and you can't let it go to your head, man. It's customer service. It's like I said, make rules that work for you and your passengers, and that's what it's about. You just can't think everything's about you. You can't think. It's like me losing my job. Sure, I could let that fucking guy hit me, and had to deal with all that. Patrick Swayze. I could have let that guy hit me and cause an accident and hurt my customer, and not even think twice about it. But no, what did I do? My thing was to protect the customer at all costs. And that's what I did. And so I lost my job because I was protecting my customer. Because that was one of my things is if somebody's willing to put their life in my hands, I'm not going to let them get hurt. So that's what that boiled down to. I'm not going to let that happen. It wasn't about me. It was about customer service, making sure my customers did what they need to do. And that was my ultimate goal at the end of the day, was every person that got in this car got to their point of destination safe, fun, whatever it took. So not saying I would, but yeah, some people do deserve getting socked in their face every once in a while. Yeah, it does. But at the end of the day, is it going to change that person getting socked in the face? Probably not. Yeah, they may, for the next 2 weeks, look at their black eye and say, damn, I wish I wouldn't have said that. And then once a black eye clears up, they're going to go right back to doing the same thing they were before that got them socked in the eye. So, yeah, people are stupid. People don't learn. How many times have you seen people burn their hands on a hot stove before they realize, hey, that's fucking hot? And they'll still do it. Like me. Like I said, I'll tell you the truth. I don't know how many times I burnt the roof of my mouth on a fucking Hot Pocket when I know that motherfucker just came out of the microwave, piping fucking hot, and I bite into that motherfucker and burn the roof of my mouth. You would think I would have learned by now, hey, let me let that motherfucker cool down a bit. Nope. So, it's just one of those things. You're gonna have issues like that. So some people just don't, My philosophy is to buy a guy a drink rather than, yeah, exactly. Like I said, your hands and no crybaby share must be in a bald man's club. Sir, I am not bald. See that? I got hair there. See? I'm not bald yet. Yeah, I'm serious. Hot Pockets, that's a perfect example. We've all done that. You'll just jump in and start eating the shit out of that thing and burn the roof of your mouth. And you've probably done it like 100 times. And you still do it to this day. Or bite into a hot piece of pizza, and then you got pepperoni stuck to the roof of your mouth, burning the shit out of it because you didn't let it cool down when you should have. So people deserve disciplinary parameters and correctional facilities. There definitely are. There's some people that don't deserve to ever get out. But who am I to? I can't make that judgment. So I can't make that judgment. Who works? Who doesn't? That's a society's issue. And so that's a society thing. What they think is enough punishment for another person. That's a society thing. Do I believe in everybody deserves a second chance? Of course. But there are some things you do that you don't deserve a second chance, really. And you prove that by that action that you did. So, how tall am I? How tall am I, Beacon? I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", 280 pounds. No, I do not use the clipper with the guard on. I take it off. I go as low as I can. Because when it's 125 degrees out here, yeah, hair's not a good thing. Y'all know hair equals stinky people in the summertime. For sure. Where are you sitting right now? I'm sitting in my car. Sitting in my car out in front of my condo in the shade. So I'm not, yeah, I'm a big guy, definitely. You did a video in front of Liberace's house? Nice. Yeah, he's got some nice places. There's some of those old houses are nice. There's one like where Michael Jackson used to hang out. There's a house here with that and all that shit. So, but yeah, outlaw rights here. Yeah, there's some things you don't deserve a second chance. Some things you do, and that's what kind of pisses me off with about the whole background check bullshit that everybody thinks is gonna make them safer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so that's, you know, that goes back to my theory on that. Everybody think, oh, the background check. Who the fuck are you to, you know, put somebody, you know, out because they made a mistake? If they were rehabilitated and they're doing the right thing, who am I to judge them now? You know what I'm saying? What's up, New York City? Or Noah, how you doing? Who am I to make that decision? And somebody else said it very good. No boss life, no boss lifestyle. He said it great. Nobody wants you in on their personal business. What kind of shit is that? Who do you? Why should a driver know whether or not I'm good enough to? And let's face it, we all have done rides, and I can guarantee you that everybody in this room that has done rides, myself included, has had some kind of criminal in the backseat of their car, and you probably had one of the greatest conversations. He probably gave you 5 stars. You probably gave him 5 stars. But you think that doing a background check is right? That's not, to me, is bullcrap. Slick. You know, yeah, as long as you know, that's the thing. As long as you pay your dues and you're doing the right thing, who's to say you can't ride in a person's car? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. And not to mention, I said on one of my videos, I looked it up, and 30% of the people in the United States have something in their background. So that's 30% more business you won't get if they were running background checks on customers. Everybody's complaining now they ain't making dick for money. So how would you feel now? Take what you make now and minus 30%, and that's what you'd be looking at. So you'd be losing even more money just because you don't want to give somebody that second chance that has paid their dues and is doing the right thing now. So and not to mention, background checks mean absolutely dick. You never know what's going to set that person off, and they might have had the biggest set of angel wings until you did that one thing or said that one thing, or they had something bad happen in their life, and you just happen to be on the other end when they decided to say, you know what, fuck this place, and start jabbing you in the neck. You never know that stuff, man. Really, you don't. So a background check, in the end of the day, means dick. You know, I followed a PD, picked up my rider, pulled over a few blocks, searched for the white, right? No, I take care. I did meet Dahmer, but oh damn, did you? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, every time, Mark, when you say this, and I'm just going to say this because you say this on your channel, that you go around the United States trying to keep people safe. Every time you say that, bro, you remind me of that show, fucking Criminal Minds. I'm telling you, that's what you remind me of. Background checks, yeah, background checks on customers is ridiculous. I'll have to look for that. I would really like to look for that. But that was what you remind me of every time you say that on your channel, that you go around, you know, saving people's lives and shit. You remind me of that show, Criminal Minds. I swear to God. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, to do a background check, like I said, it means absolutely nothing. The buff guy. Well, I think he was the only one in there with a bald head, so we'll give you that. I'll give you that. He was the one with the bald head, so we'll just give you the buff guy, just on that merit alone. Yeah, I hate fucking Harleys. I'm not a Harley fan at all. I ride a sports bike myself, so I do not do Harleys. Yeah, so I'm not a Harley fan at all. So, and I know you ride a Harley, Mark, too. So, yep, I'm crotch rocket. That's for sure. And I've crashed that motherfucker 4 times too, and I'm still here to talk about it. Yeah, driver source, exactly right. Yeah, established profile, definitely for sure. But even if they establish a profile, you still gotta, I would say probably 30% of the rides we get are picking up somebody's girlfriend, boyfriend, their mom, their dad, shit like that. So even if they did have a profile, it'd really still be hard to go through, doing that. So, it's just that what people need to understand is it is a dangerous job. Milwaukee vibrator. People just need to realize it's a dangerous job, and anytime you put yourself in public, it's a dangerous job. Like I said, I compare it all the time to being a convenience store clerk. If I go in there to buy a beer, I'm not going to be expected to have a background check. Doesn't make sense. I ride a scooter. See, look at that. Damn. Yeah, my bike gets, I ride a Suzuki Gixxer 1000 is what I ride, and I get about 125 miles to the tank. No mind. And I ride mine all the way to California and back. Arizona, Utah, I've done all those. On a crotch rocket. Did you say vibrator? But yeah, a lot of that to me is just, that's what it boils down to, man. It's just people in their character, Society nowadays is too worried about everybody else protecting them and them not taking it a personal responsibility. Nobody wants to take their personal responsibilities anymore like they should. I rather blame Uber and Lyft for me not making money than my only going out and doing 20 hours and sitting at the airport. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Yeah, I just don't like Harleys. I just don't like it. But yeah, it's a society needs to just step up and start taking responsibility for yourself. Quit expecting everybody to give you everything for free. The whole AB5 thing. Quit expecting people to give you shit for free. Go out and work for something. I don't see how people could look in the mirror every day knowing that, I just want everything given to me every day. And I don't have that mindset, so I don't understand it either. I was thinking when riders complain or false report stuff to Lyft, if wanted me. You know what? A lot of that goes with the whole riders complaints. A lot of that goes on your history as a driver too. Because I know I had multiple false complaints and I never got deactivated. I had one false complaint when I got deactivated. But other than that, I had multiple false complaints, but I also had a very good track record. The higher your ride count goes up, the more good stuff you have, the better it looks. So yeah, I got, false reports, but I only got deactivated, for one, which was, no, actually make that 2. I got that, deactivated for 2. One was because the lady said I was being racist because she didn't have car seats, and I told her I refused to give her the ride without a car seat. And she said I did it because she was black, which wasn't the truth. And so they kicked me off the platform for about 8 hours. And then the other one was because the customer said my car was broken. And it was pretty much, well, if my car was broken, how did he get to his destination? So Lyft turned me on like 15 minutes later. I just showed them pictures of my car, took pictures of my car, and they put me right back on. So yeah, the false stuff can definitely be a pain in the ass, and and unfortunately it's a he said, she said shit. And because of what the current atmosphere with some of this stuff that's went down with these drivers and passengers, yeah, they don't want to take that liability, so they're just going to kick you off. And once again, they're so oversaturated, and they got people willing to sign up nonstop. They really don't give a shit about you. And I found that out the hard way. So, you know, so I found that definitely out the hard way. So. Yeah, Mark's getting up to that age where his teeth are probably from polydent. But I got deactivated for Uber Eats for fraudulent activity a few weeks, but they changed their minds after a few weeks. I didn't even contest it though. Yeah, it does no good to contest it, because like I said, they have so many people out here doing the shit that they don't care. They really don't care. You're just a number to me, and like I said, they have plenty of people coming up behind you that they don't need to take into account how great of a driver was and all that crazy shit. They just don't care. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know, and you work in that same area, Donnie. So I'm sure you see it all the time. People taking the cash rides, and it affects you, and that's breathing. Yeah, you know, I've had the racist thing too, rideshare sorts. I told a story for everybody here on one of my rides that I did. The guy jumped in my car. It was a black family, had the wife and 2 kids. I'll retell the story. I had a wife and her 2 older kids, I would say 17, 16, and the husband jumped in the front seat, and the first thing he looked at me and said, "Oh shit, you must be a Trump supporter." And I said, "Why do you think I'm a Trump supporter?" I said, "Is it?" And he goes, "Well, I think the way you look gives me the impression, you know, you're a Trump supporter." I said, "You know, that's not." So I asked him straight up, I was to assume because he was black that he only ate chicken and watermelon at the Golden Corral I picked him up from? You know, because you're basing, because I'm white and I look the way I do, that I'm a Trump supporter. So I asked him, you know, straight up, right in front of everybody, his whole family, I'm supposed to assume that you only ate chicken and watermelon because you're black at Golden Corral? His family laughed. They thought it was hella funny. And, you know, after that, I guess he kind of saw that, hey, his assumption was stupid. And we had a very good conversation after that. But yeah, so I don't, and I'll call you out. Like I said, you guys, what you see from me here is the same thing you would see in me as a driver. I didn't hold back. I've told multiple stories, true stories of, you know, some of my encounters with my customers. You know, I just kept it real. I just always kept it real. You know, I always kept it real with everybody. And, you know, if it got me deactivated, then it got me deactivated. But I always kept it real with everybody. I didn't, you know, I didn't like pull no punches. Like, if you got in my car, and I've told this story too, you got in my car and your breath was burning the hair off my back, I let you know your breath is funky. You're going to especially with girls, they're going to clubs, they're going to get the party on, and if your breath is burning the hair off my back, I'm going to let you know. If anything, I'm just being nice to you and letting you know, hey, you know, because nobody wants to smell no dragon breath, you know, and give them some gum and shit like that. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, right, George? Yeah, they all, you know, like I said, they'll do. And yeah, that's the crazy shit. They'll just say whatever because they want that free ride. And if Lyft has the ability, Lyft and Uber have the ability to watch us, to know our rides and how we are and this and that, they should be able to do the same for a customer. So if a customer you know, let's say a customer did 100 rides in, let's say, 6 months, but yet 25% of those rides were complaints to get their money back. That right there is a red flag, and they should be able to tell that stuff to know that, okay, you're just full of shit, you're just lying to get your money back. But they don't, like I said, they don't care to do that stuff because we're just replaceable at any time to them. But they should be able to do that kind of stuff, but they don't because you're replaceable. They don't care. Somebody will run up right behind you and take your place. All right, New York City, definitely get your money, man. Definitely get that money. Sometimes keeping it real goes wrong. You know what, Jordan? I really don't care about that. You know, I'm not about, you know, like I said, I'm not about my subscriber count. I'm not about, you know, how many subscribers will I lose if I say that Dustin fucked up. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about, okay, if I say Gio's an a-hole. I'm not worried about that. I'm sorry about that, guys, my alarm. I'm not worried about that kind of shit because I'm here to be truthful about situations. I'm not here to lie to you guys about stuff, you know? So I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to be the one to tell you I think background checks would be the best thing for your safety when I know they're not. I'm not going to be the one doing that, and I'm not going to advocate that kind of shit. I'm not. So I'll call the rideshare professor out on that shit because that's bullshit. You're giving people false sense of securities. And here's another great example I think I've brought up before. It was that recent driver that was shot. They were holding him up at gunpoint, and he thought it was a great idea. And I am definitely, you know, if I definitely am a Second Amendment type person, I have no problem with guns, but at the same time, you got to be smart about that shit. And this guy thought because he had a gun and tried to whip it out on somebody, he was already looking down the barrel of a gun, and they shot him and hurt him severely. I don't know if they killed him or not, but those are the false insecurities people gotta, you know, you're giving people when you say, oh, you should carry a gun. You should carry a gun. You should do background checks. You're giving people false sense of securities. And then, you know, you get that person, let's see, the other day downtown, right there, they declined over 200 requests. God damn, when protesting, it wasn't that we should, isn't that what we should do? What, decline rides for protest? If you're doing a protest, yeah, if that's what you want to do, go for it. You know, that's your deal. I don't have a problem with people protesting stuff. I don't have a problem with that. But it's when people come on here and give the fucking bad information, you know, and giving people these false sense of securities, you know, okay, let's say you're all gung-ho about background checks. Let's say, Uber and Lyft do background checks. Okay, and the next customer gets in your car, you think, oh, well, he's got to be a good guy because he got a background check and he passed. And then he's the guy that ends up stabbing you in your fucking neck. Then what? You know what I'm saying? No, it's all good, man. Everybody can talk with each other. That's my whole thing, Mark. That's what I want. I don't want to come on here always talking about, you know, if a subject comes up, yeah, we can talk about it. But for the most part, I want everybody, you know, we have enough drama with some of these other rooms where, you know, all they want to discuss is the drama, and this and that. Just come in here and have fun. That's all I want. You know, I don't come in here with no pre-agenda that I want to talk about this or I want to talk about that. No, I come in here because I want to see you guys, my supporters. I want to see you guys. I want to see you guys have fun. You know, it's all about having fun. We're all too old, or we're all getting too old, I should say, to not be able to have some fun. So you guys, you know, save the drama for the other rooms. They're the ones that like it. I don't. I'm not about the drama. You want to be all to yourself? Well, you better be able to take the big one if you want this. That's all I got to say. Another drink with olives, right? Rideshare Winfrey drama. You know, I was gonna, you know, you said that I wish I had a wig on me because really, bro, I was gonna come out and do a fucking video with a big ass wig on, just like Oprah Winfrey did with a box of tampons. And remember when she did that car giveaway? I swear to God, I was gonna do that. You get a tampon. Everybody gets a tampon. That's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a video like that because that's how it is with some of this shit. It's like everybody gets a tampon. Woo! You know, so I really wanted to do that because that's what it seems like, man. It's like, you know, everybody has their own niche. Everybody has their own thing, but yet nobody can stick to their own thing without picking on another person's thing. It's like, okay, if Kevin wants to fucking do news, let Kevin do news. Whether he gets the news wrong or right, he gets it wrong or right. Shit happens. If Gio wants to come on here and brag about his $2,000 a week, let him brag about it. He earned the right as a human being and as a United States citizen to brag about his $2,000 a week. He earned his $2,000 a week. Brag about it all you want. But you don't got to be an asshole to other drivers that don't do $2,000 a week just to prove a point. You know, because that's not necessary. You know, that's not necessary. come on and brag all you want about whatever you do, and whenever you do it, that's fine and dandy. But you don't have to go calling out other people because they don't make that much money. Some of us don't have the ability to make that much money. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I haven't got. No, you have not gone sick. No, man, I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to. I'm trying to. My car, like I said, my car is on a verge of being repoed, so I'm really trying to work hard and make the money. Like last night, I was 7 to 3 in the morning trying to make money so I can make one of my car payments to keep them from taking it. So, yeah, I haven't had a chance to really get a whole lot of email. Well, I could be emailing you now instead of doing this, right? But I'd rather talk to you guys right now because, you know, I've seen, like I said, this recent drama has just got everybody. It's got everybody so fucking uptight with each other. And so, like I said, I want my live streams, everybody come in and have fun. Unload yourself here with some fun instead of unloading, you know, arguing with other people about, you know, shit that doesn't even affect their life. It's like, you know, the drama shit with Kevin and Gio. Does that really affect my life? No. So why do I give a fuck what they do? So if it doesn't personally affect your life, it shouldn't even be on the furthest thing from your mind. Put that shit in the back of your mind. Fuck that shit. You know, because we'll all look back when we die. We'll look down on it and says, damn, that's 12 minutes. That's 12 minutes I could have had doing something fun, but I was worried about Gio and fucking Kevin fighting over who's a better rideshare driver, who tells the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at the shit. You know, so if they want to spend, you know, their life fighting and bickering, let them. I'd rather have you guys up in here having fun, bullshitting with each other. Yeah, I saw that one. I saw that one that popped up, Mark. Nice. But yeah, that's my thing, man. Like I said, I'm all about, as you guys can tell, once again, super laid back. I don't take life super seriously because at the end of the day, you know, are you really in control of your life? I could walk out tomorrow and get hit by a bus. So you never know. So might as well have as much fun as you can, stress as little as you can, stress a little, and just, you know, go with it. Go with the flow. Plus, you know, stress leads to hair loss. I ain't gonna lie. It leads to hair loss. Right there. So, well, you know, Journey with Jordan, yeah, he drives, you know, everything is turning into money with these guys. It's all about money anymore, man. That's what it's all about. Everybody's trying to get paid. And, you know, in my opinion, you're giving up your moral compass just to get paid. And that's not fucking cool. You know, like I said, I don't do this for money. I don't come on here for money. I come on here just to, you know, to spread the, you know, the knowledge that I have if people want to hear it. I come on here, hey Christine, what's up? I come on here to spread the knowledge I have and what you know, the experiences I've been through. And if people, you know, want to come in here and listen to it, they're more than welcome to. Or if they want to take my advice, they're more than welcome to. And I'm not going to judge you. If you say, like I said, if you come in here and say, Roy, you're full of dick, I mean, or you're not full of dick, but full of shit, then you say I'm full of shit. Like I said, you have that right. And I'm never going to dog you for that. That's why nobody in this room is ever going to be banned from saying what they want to say. Say what you want to say. It doesn't hurt my feelings. At the end of the day, I'm still going to know I'm doing what I think is the right thing. I'm going to sleep well at night. That's how I look at things. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Go and get something to eat. You better not be driving and texting at the same time, Christine. That's no. We don't want you to get in an accident, and then we won't be able to see you anymore. So, and please, if you are going to get something to eat, Christine, do me a favor. Chew with your mouth closed. It's very important. Etiquette. Chew with your mouth closed. Chew with your mouth closed. That's very important. Nobody wants to see that shit. All right, you're cool. You're parked. Awesome. Damn, making lasagna. See, I'm gonna have to hit up there to Wisconsin. You know, I'm sure lasagna is awesome. I am an Italian guy, just so you guys know. So I love Italian films. Are you a drinking man, Roy? I do not drink. Nope, I do not drink. I do not like the taste of alcohol. I do not like the smell of alcohol. So I do not drink, no. I have one bad habit right here. That's bad enough. Already killing myself this way. I don't need to kill myself a second. So, but no, I do not drink, sir. Unless it's Diet Mountain Dew. Woo-woo. Diet Mountain Dew, I'll drink all day long. No, you can drink. I don't care if you drink. They sell soda at the bars and, you know, shit like that. So I wouldn't stop you from drinking. Just don't breathe on me afterwards and we'd be fine. Because then you'd end up on one of my rideshare stories up in this bitch about the dragon breath breathing on me and stuff. Uber HR department. No, he wasn't an asshole with me. And I'm glad. I'm very glad he wasn't. Because there really was no reason to be an asshole with me. I've always said from day one when I came in this room that I was going to tell you the truth and I was going to call you out if I see something that just was crazy. Do I can handle the snow? I hate snow. No, I wouldn't be able to. But back to your, yeah, he wasn't mad about me, and that's fine. I'm glad he wasn't, because all I'm doing is stating the truth. And if you get mad at somebody for telling the truth, then that's an issue with you, not an issue with me. So with him not getting mad at me, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because my video wasn't made to be mean to him. It was being made to discuss the situation that was at hand and my thoughts on when I see stuff like that. Like, I don't believe in it. If you're taking money and you're doing this and that from people, you put yourself in a platform, you got to live by what you speak. That is my mindset. So that's where that video came from. Frank, what's up, Frank? That was my mind. People come from miles around just to sniff my exhale. Well, they're more than welcome to do that. I'm not going to be that close to your mouth. So, but yeah, that's my thing, Uber HR. And I'm glad he wasn't mad. And that just shows he's one. It shows he's one of those ones that can take criticism and not get butthurt. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Hey, Lake County, what's up, my man? Yeah, so that's definitely a good thing. You know, like I said, if I said something on here, and anybody come on here and call me out on it, or make a video calling me out on me, saying I think Roy's full of bullshit, feel free. I'm not gonna get mad at you, because you have your own personal opinion, you have your own set of morals, you know, that's all good, so feel free. You didn't have the balls. It's not about, you know what, Donnie, it's not about the balls when it comes to making a video. As long as, like I said, you're stating the truth and you're stating your belief in something, and you don't waver from your belief just because somebody's paying you, your video is always going to be accepted, bro. No matter, you don't have to have the big giant set of balls. It's just be honest with your convictions. I'll put it that way. Just be honest with your convictions when you make videos. And be honest with everything. That's my best advice for people like that. You don't have to have big balls to do anything, to make videos. Just, I wish your wish is my command. I'm just letting you know, bro, yeah, don't ever feel ashamed to put a video, because if you truly believe and it's your honest convictions, you can't go wrong. And like I said, don't let anybody hate on you. Nobody in here is fucking you, feeding you, or financing you, bro. So, you know what? Do what you got to do. Stick to your convictions, and you'll be fine. Because you're always going to have those people that will stick by you and, show you love for being that honest person. I think that's why a lot of you guys come in here, and you get a lot of you guys, are my subscribers, is because you know that I'm true to my convictions. I'm honest with you guys. I'm not going to lie because I want your money, and all that good shit. Do I like hockey? I'm not a big sports fan. I used to do track and field when I was in high school. And I used to do a large amount of weightlifting back in the days. So I'm not a big sports fan, because I did, like, from when I was 16 up to 25. I did 4 hours a day in the gym, and like I said, I did track and field. So I did a fair amount. when I was younger, and I'm not a huge sports fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan for all you that like football, but no, I'm not a huge sports fan. And we just got our hockey team here too, which is cool. They're doing really good. But yeah, I'm not a lift sandwich is nice. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of sports, to be honest with you. And nowadays, to me, a lot of the stuff I see on sports, it looks rigged to me. So that makes it even worse for somebody like me, because it just looks like a fucking, everything's rigged. Yeah, I saw that video. I saw some of that video about the handing out cards, and yeah, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. If you're handing out your card and you can legitimately do it, then that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. If you have the proper licensing, proper insurance, and you're poaching Lyft or Uber drivers, as long as you're doing it legally, go for it, man. Go for it. You're not really hurting. You're not hurting anybody. As long as you're doing it legit. It's the ones that don't do it legit that need to be called out and getting off the platforms. Those are the ones that need to go. Yeah, same here, man. I didn't sleep for shit today, actually. But yeah, just always be true. Anybody that ever decides to get into this YouTube stuff, making videos and stuff, just be true to yourself. Say what you really feel. Don't be afraid to, you guys, Dodgers, Baltimore Orioles all the way. You guys even see me cry on here, so you know what? I'm being myself, So what do you think the taxi drivers think of Uber poaching their rides illegally? Fuck, I've seen taxi drivers do that too. I don't give much thought to taxi drivers. Everybody's because of our rate, the whole rate system that's going on right now. Everybody's poaching everybody's shit. So no Uber driver or Lyft driver can actually say, oh, these fucking asshole taxi drivers, and then you got the taxi drivers doing the same shit, saying, oh, these asshole Uber and Lyft drivers. They're all doing the same thing, So you can't really say they're wrong or they're in the wrong. They're all doing the same thing. They all suck balls. So at the end of the day, they all suck balls. So, I really don't have much of a comment on that, because, I dealt with taxi drivers out here, trying to run you off the road and this and that. And so, taxi drivers hate rideshare drivers. Yeah, but at the same time, half of the taxi drivers that hate us are rideshare drivers. So it's go back to, the pot calling the kettle black. Why you hate me, but yet you're doing it. That's fucking retarded. Once again, that's just stupidity. But you also got to remember, I can kind of feel for the taxis a little bit, because like here in Vegas, you're only allowed so many taxis, but yet you have 80,000 Uber and Lyft drivers. So you can see where they have a little bit of a bitch. If they're being limited, I feel Uber and Lyft should be limited as well, in my personal opinion. Taxi drivers also hate. Yeah, no shit. They do, Jordy. That's totally exactly. You see taxi drivers here in Vegas fighting all the goddamn time with each other, yelling at each other, trying to steal each other's rides. And then what's even worse here is, did you miss me? Oh, we always miss you, Andrea. The one thing here you have bad too is you have doormen that take cash under the table. So they'll be having the taxis, they'll call up their favorite taxi to come pick up, because they strip club and they get tipped out. So yeah, it's so yeah, we get double the trouble out here. because everybody tips out. So, you know, like I said, that's one of the good things about Vegas. Also, with lower rates, you get all that extra money. So yeah, everybody's backstabbing the shit out of everybody to get those rides, because especially at strip club runs and marijuana runs, because you get all that money, extra money. So. Oh shit! Now we got a love connection up in this bitch. Both names start with A. That's a good sign. You'll make me blush. Oh shit. Oh shit! Better be careful. Now we're gonna have some drama up in here. Oh, Roy is condoning relationships on his channel. Blah blah blah. Something will come out about it. Fuck. But yeah, man, just stick to your convictions whenever you talk on these things, man. Just be yourself. Why try to be somebody else? I'm not getting paid like somebody else, so I don't want to be somebody else. Oh, ain't that so cute? My heart belongs to Uberhoods. Oh. Well, you can always do me a favor, Andrea. Since the homeless genie ain't close to him, you know, rub his head for me if you can. You're closer than I am, so. Oh, your heart belongs to me? Oh, shit. You know, and other things come besides just the heart, you know, when you want to date somebody like me. Oh, you're not that close? Damn. Hey, if she don't love you, I love you, Ace. There you go, brother. I love you, man. You got my heart, man. You got my heart, Ace. So there you go, man. You got mine there. Nobody's left out in this room. Nobody's left out. You have my heart, too. So there you go. So, but yeah, so. Wow, these, man, you know, these lives, they fly by. It's been almost an hour and 30 minutes. These things just fly by. You, like, kind of lose track of time and shit with these things. It's like, holy shit, it's flying by. I see I have 17 people in the room. That looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, Who Wants to Be Rideshare Millionaire? Yeah, that one's coming up soon. So that's going to be my next game. So y'all get ready for that. How did y'all like rideshare dating game? Who would make the best couples? That would be an interesting one too. I might, you know, I would say Gio and Kevin. Woo, but we already know if we watch Gio today, he is straight, all the way straight. So there you go, Kevin. Now you know you have your answer. Gio straight. But yeah, I'm gonna do the Who Wants to Be Rideshare Millionaire next, and then we'll work on another game. But I hope you guys appreciate the game. Like I said, it's all in fun. So hopefully nobody gets butthurt with any of the answers. Like I said, I always put myself in the mix too. So that way, you know, everybody knows I'm not trying to pick a fight with them. I put myself, I throw my own self under the bus, if you want to call it, when it comes to that. So. Paula and ride with Peterson? Oh, come on now. You should just put Paula and everybody, if that's going to be the case. Yeah, we could do that. We'll do that. We'll do that thing where I'll take and do that. Yeah, everybody gets butthurt now and then, man. That's fine. You know, Preparation H, that'll take care of the butthurt. Go get some. Keep it on hand. Keep it next to the bedstand, so next time somebody says something you don't like, just rub a little on there and you'll be fine. It'll go away after a while. Paula and Dave. Oh shit. As long as Paula ain't running a fucking a leaf blower, her and Dave will get along just fine. Vaseline. That's if you're taking it in the butt, maybe, Ace, but I don't know how that would relieve pain, but if you're taking it up the butt, Vaseline might work for you. I know, Ace, I'm not saying you take it in the butt. So yeah, just don't run a leaf blower around Dave when he's trying to make a video. You'll be fine. Just remember that. You'll be fine. But who loves who? What would you say about me? Keep in mind, you're only 2 hours from me. Oh, well, now I'm actually farther than you, so we're cool. Yeah, he tripped out. He trips out about some of the weirdest stuff, man. Dude's got some serious road rage issues also. You know. Oh, he's got to be careful. You never know. You're going to run into that one person that ain't going to take your shit and just be delivering shit out of you. Maybe, like I said, maybe he's the ninja that we all are hoping for. Maybe, you know, you try to pick on him, he just beats the living crap out of everybody. I don't know. I'm 5 hours. Man, I'm 4 hours, man. 4 hours. But yeah, it's yeah, he's got some serious road rage issues, and he needs to be. He's one of those people that need to take some time out, do some meditation, do something, relax a little bit. Life ain't that serious to be trying to fight over a goddamn leaf blower. Who gives a shit? If anything, give those guys props. They're out there working, not sucking off the fucking system. Shit, give them props. So, give them props. At least they're out there working. Not like some of the guys that are wanting the AB5 to pass that are sitting at the fucking airport doing nothing, to be honest with you. So it's okay. Hey, what's up, Dustin? How you doing, bud, man? How you doing? A lot of guys fall for Paula. Thought. My honest opinion. Do you want my honest opinion? Here's my honest opinion. Guys are programmed to fall into the punani. That's how it is. It doesn't matter. It really. Somebody said hi. I didn't see it. Who said that? Jordan. What's up, man? Jordan. 2 Jordans in the house. Men are, how should I say it? Programmed for pussy. Let's be honest. They're programmed for pussy. So that's why a lot of guys fall for it, because it's got the pink thing between its legs. Let's be honest. Some guys' standards don't. Some guys have no standards. They just jump into whatever they want to jump into. You know, that's why the health department is busy here in Vegas, because everybody's having to get a shot in their butthole because they don't have any goddamn kind of goddamn like standards. So they're sitting down at the health department getting penicillin shot in their ass. God. Pussy is life. I don't know. I think you could live without it. But yeah, even if pussy is still his life, you still gotta have some standards, guys. Come on. Still gotta have standards. Stay away from Cash Club. Oh. That's the thing about the room, Dustin. It's all and having fun, man. Nothing personal. We're all here to have fun. And oh, you don't have no standards, Jordan? Oh, well, I'm sure that, you know, one of your local Lyft drivers or Uber drivers will be picking you up from the health department soon enough. We'll just leave it at that. They'll be kidding you. You'll be having an ass full of fucking penicillin. We don't talk about Cash Club. Yeah, right. Oh, there's the other Jordan. Well, it stays in Cash Club until somebody decides to put it on the news, Kind of like airport fucking search club. Because you're going to have that one person that's going to be all proud of it. Hey, we break the rules. Come see us. Put us on the news. Fucking idiots. Uber hands. So you'll be accused of clickbait? Everybody's fucking clickbaited one time or the other. Fuck. I know, I saw that shit today earlier. Ooh, you clickbait. So what? Gives a shit. If I write on there, if I put on one of my titles, 20-inch ding dong, and you guys tap on it, and I'm talking about a fucking giant size Twinkie or ding dong from fucking 7-Eleven, who cares? Fucking cares, man. Let people put what people want. That's what people need to understand too, man. Let people just put what they want. It's none of your business what they do with their life. If they want to put some fucking clickbait, let them. Who cares? Obviously you're that worried about it that you clicked on it anyways. You know, you sit there and say, I don't want to watch his videos, but yet you got all this information about his motherfucking videos. Come on. So what the fuck? Yeah, you stay away from that meth, man. That's not good stuff. You know, you got pretty teeth, Dustin. We don't want to see those teeth go to waste. So stay off the pipe. Stay off that glass dick. We don't want to see you on that glass dick. Yeah, we don't want to see. We want to see that big pearly whites every time we see those videos. So don't be smoking that glass dick. So what did I think about your last video? What you explained it soberly. You want my honest opinion? I give honest opinions. I just think, Dustin, this is the deal, man. You put yourself in a social media platform in which you give advice on what not to or to do. And I seriously believe that if you're going to take people's money and you're going to put information out there, that you have to live by those rules. There's no giving second chances, because that driver, I'm going to be honest with you, he's done it before. You know, so what your reason for saying you're trying to teach him, that doesn't fly with me, because all these drivers know what the hell they're doing. He knew the minute he got in your car, when he clicked that cancellation, he knew exactly what he was doing and was trying to do. So you really, in the end of the day, did you teach him anything? No. You just, you didn't teach him anything, in my opinion. He knew what he was doing from day one. And that's how that works with me. So, and like I said, anytime you put yourself in a public forum, and you have to live by what you preach. That's just me. What if you did what? Turned him in? Oh, what if you taught him? What if you taught him? Do you think well, my question is, do you think you taught him anything? That's the question. Do you honestly believe that you taught him anything? As somebody with as much experience you have with drivers, and the shit that drivers do on a daily basis, the shit you bring up in your own videos, at the end of the day, do you honestly believe you taught him anything? That would be my question. As anybody, you deal with drivers every day, all day long on here, and at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, did you teach him anything? Knowing the patterns of drivers, knowing how drivers are, knowing the tricks that these drivers do you really think you taught him anything? You may have scared him. Yeah, that's for damn sure. You may have scared him because now he knows, oh, fuck, I got caught finally. That he got caught finally, That's true. You probably did scare the living shit out of him for that one. I ain't going to lie. Because he was worried, yeah, he's got caught. But how many times do you think he's done it before not being caught? Because we all know people love cash rides. We ain't going to lie. There's customers out there that rather pay you $10 for that cash ride versus that $25 ride for Uber. So we know customers like that. Just this time, he got into the customer got into his car that knew better. But yeah, I hope you did too. I hope you learned. But I think the bigger lesson he would have learned was if you turned him in. I think that would have been a bigger lesson. I'm not about people losing their job. Trust me. With my current situation, I'm not about people losing their job. I don't ever want to see somebody struggle with the shit that I go through. But if you do it to yourself, then suck it up. I take full responsibility for what I did. I've told you guys that from day one. I'm the one that, I did what I did to protect my customer, and at the end of the day, it cost me my job. I take full responsibility for that, and I have. I never blamed anybody else for what my action was. At the time, I thought that was my best course of action, was to just try to stop the situation as quick as I could, and it was to hit the guy's car, and it cost me my job. So I take full responsibility for my actions, just like he should take full responsibility for his actions. He knows what he did was wrong, and you take responsibility for your actions. I truly believe in that. That goes back to people taking responsibility that we were talking about earlier, taking responsibility for your action. Quit expecting everybody to cover for you. How is anybody ever going to learn if they're just being covered for, or they let people just cover them? Fuck that. Sometimes you just gotta learn the hard way, and that's how I honestly believe. But like I said, your life, man, do as you do. But you know how I am, and we've never had any real issues. Like I said, I have no real issues with anybody, but I'm always gonna call it the way I see it, and I hope you understand that it's nothing personal. I'm just gonna call it the way I see it. And Mark from Uber Hints, if I see something, it's going to be any different for him. It's not going to be any different from Gio. As you guys know, I've said stuff to Gio, and I think I may have said something to Kevin, because I was banned from Kevin for a long time. So I'm not gonna hold back. My true convictions, I'm always gonna let those out. So, and it don't take it personal. It's just me calling out the way I see things, and it's not that I don't believe in your content's good. I don't believe in that. It's just when I see it, I'm going to call it. And if anybody has ever watched my other videos or read my comments, that's how I am. It's going to come. So I'm going to make those. I'm going to do it. So Journey with Jordan. You actually got a notification about being respectful to passengers? Really? Shit. Luckily, I never got that one. I've had my moments. Yeah, dude, you can't expect everybody to agree. That's honestly true, man. We all have our own mind. Well, fuck it. I hope everybody has their own mind. Use your own mind. And that's unfortunate when you see some of these issues with some of these drivers being physically hurt or, shit like that. They're not using their own mind. They're going by shit they see on the fucking internet. And that's what's getting them hurt in the long run, because they're not using their own head. They're using somebody else's head to think for them. And you can't do that. You can't put yourself in a situation using somebody else's brain. That's fucking retarded. You can't do that. If you're going to put yourself in a situation, you better be prepared to use your own brain. And I don't see a lot of that. I see a lot of drivers being hurt or getting themselves hurt because they think that they saw something on the internet and they think that's cool. Like the guy with the gun that got shot. He probably was looking on the internet, people talking about, I carry my gun, I do this and that, and he thought it was a wise idea, looking down a barrel of a gun to try to whip his out. That's a losing battle right off the bat. So, and not only that, you figure he got shot. It's going to come out that he, had a gun while he was driving, so he may end up losing his job. He got shot. All for what? For a wallet? Come on, man. Wallet ain't that goddamn important. Ain't that goddamn important. The only thing I would have said when the dude robbed me is, can I have my driver's license? Because going to the DMV to get a new license fucking sucks. That's all I would have asked for. Can I have my driver's license? Because I don't want to go to the DMV. And the robber probably would have gave it to him, because they probably know as well. Fuck the DMV. Nobody wants to go there. So, Lyft said he was offline. Oh, so he was offline when he did it. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Well, but it doesn't matter. Even if he was offline, it still gives Lyft the impression he's carrying a gun while he's working. So even if he's offline, it doesn't matter. He just gave. That's like talking about Surge Club. Now Lyft knows he has a gun in his car. Whether or not he was online at that point probably doesn't even matter to them. You know. So yeah, I was talking about the 2 wallet trick. That's a popo trick too. A lot of popos do that. That way they don't have to, because a lot of them carry 2 wallets, one with their badge in it, and then one with their other shit in it. So they don't end up, when they get robbed, they end up losing their badge. So it's a popo trick. But yeah, so you know, just no, they can't stop you from carrying when you're offline. You're absolutely right. But what's ever stopped Lyft and Uber from not doing something just because they can't do it or they don't think you can do it? Please. Uber and Lyft will deactivate you for farting in the wind going into their hub. They don't give a shit. That's the sad part. They just don't give a shit. You know? That's the thing. You can never hope for the best with Uber and Lyft. You know, you just can't do it. You know, they don't, like I said, they have shown time and time again that drivers are not any kind of priority, so they don't give a shit what happens to you. And just because you're not online or this or that, I wouldn't put it past them to, you know, kick him off the platform just for the thought that, hey, maybe he does have a gun while he's with customers, so they'll just kick him off anyways. Because anytime, in my personal opinion, anytime you see there's a driver involved and Uber and Lyft's name come up in the news, that driver is usually toast. So, you know, that's my opinion on that. So they don't like that. They don't like that publicity, even though they give it to themselves or put themselves out there for it. They don't like it. So. You don't blame who? The guy that got shot? If that's what you're talking about, Lake County, nobody's to place. Nobody's blamed. The only person you blame in that situation is the guy that robbed him, because you know there was no reason to shoot him. You know, to be honest with you, you know, well there was. Well, in his eyes, there was a reason to shoot him because he pulled out another gun. But you know, you can't really place the blame game. You know, like I said, it goes all back to using your brain. If I got a guy pointing a fucking gun at my dome, I'm not gonna say, well, here, let me grab my wallet and reach for a gun. That doesn't make sense to me. That's me. And I love guns. Like I was on a live chat earlier, I had shit tons of guns. I love guns. If it wasn't no Crybaby Rideshare, it'd be Master Blaster Rideshare. I love guns, but at the same time, you got to be smart about it, man. You got to be smart about it. You know, so. Yeah, but then you do that. You know, I'm gonna crack a joke about your 2 wallet trick. What's gonna be funny about that is you'll have all these people doing a 2 wallet trick, and then because they don't pay attention, they'll be giving them the wrong wallet at the end of the day. Watch, you'll see it. You'll say, oh shit, I gave them the wrong wallet. Watch, it'll happen. I'm guaranteeing to you, it'll happen. They'll end up giving them the wrong wallet and shit. Watch, you laugh. They'll forget which wallet had the good stuff in it and which one didn't, and they'll end up giving it to them. Watch. Fucking funny. Excellent, Lake County. Good. Enjoy that Second Amendment right while you still can. Well, you'll always be able to, but you'll get blamed in the end. No, you won't. You won't get blamed for anything, man. All you can do is, like I said, bro, like I was telling everybody else before you jumped in here, man, stay true to your convictions. That's all that matters. You know, you can't be blamed for anything. You know, you can't be blamed for anything. Just stick to your, you know, just be honest in your opinions, stick to your convictions, and you're done. That's all that matters. You know, don't try to be somebody you're not. That's like me. That's like me coming on here trying to be all Mr. Priss, not say a curse word, that shit would just be impossible. You know, that would make me look like the fakest motherfucker in the world if I come in here and say, "Oh, I'm gonna not curse today." I'm not. Come on, that's fuck that. I just like real people and just do your real thing, man. That's all I care about. And that's why I like this room. Is because everybody, as you can see, everybody comes in here. They're talking with each other, shooting the shit with each other, you know, ragging on, you know, each other and shit like that. So, you know, that's why I like this. That's why I don't come on here, Dustin, with when I do my lives with any kind of agenda. My agenda on my live streams is everybody come in, have a good time, bullshit with each other, stay away from the drama, just come in and have a great fucking time. That's what I want it to be. I don't want it to be the come here for the news, come here for this, come here for that. Fuck that. Come in here, talk with each other, just have a good time. I don't care if you curse. I don't give a shit. You know, just be yourselves. That's what I want in this room. So that's why I don't come in here with any pre-made agenda. Just come in here and have a good fucking time. You know, that's what I want. That's what I want. I need a new skit. Yeah, that's why I started doing the game show thing. I think that was hella funny. You know, plus it gives everybody an idea what, you know, in my opinion, it also gives, you know, an idea what other people think of us as far as our content, as far as how they view us. So it kind of gives you a good idea, like, you know, which way, you know, maybe you want to do this or do that and shit like that, you know. That's why I want to, you know, I allow anything in my room. I don't care. I don't believe in stifling people. You know, just be yourselves. That's what I want. That's what I want. I don't want you to feel that, oh, I got to come in this guy's room and I can't say the fuck or I can't say the shit because somebody's gonna kick me out. No, that shit ain't happening here. We're all fucking human. We're all humans here, man. Fuck. You know. And who am I to tell you how to talk? Really, when you think about it, who am I to tell you to talk or how to talk? You know, shit. I'm nobody's daddy. I'm one person's daddy, and that's my son's, and that's it. That's the only daddy I am is to my son, and that's it. So, and trust me, one son's enough. I don't need fucking 100 and how many? I think I got 145 subs. I don't need 145 kids. You know, one was bad enough, or one was enough. So, 4 people's daddy, excellent. Yep, that's it. You know, I'm not here to play anybody's daddy. We all have our kids. There, play daddy to your kids. I don't need to play daddy to grown-ass adults. Sorry. We'll leave that up to Kevin and Gio. They want to play daddy to all the other grown-up adults. Let those two do it. Gio and Kevin can be everybody's daddy. So I don't want to be everybody's daddy. There might be children in the chat, but your channel rules same for forever channel. Are there kids in here? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, you shouldn't be another man's daddy. Unless that's like what you being called when, you know, you're getting it. I don't know. Lake County right on 12. Some of y'all do act like you're fucking 12. I swear to God. Looking at all this shit lately on YouTube. Shit. You yelled at the guy like you were his daddy. Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that. Like I said. Oh, our Garcia, you're the smart one. You're nobody's daddy now. Yeah, don't be in a hurry, brother. Trust me, don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Roy, I think you can mature rating your live streams on YouTube. Oh, can you? Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that then. I don't know. I told you guys, I'm not fucking like all kinds of like no daddy rideshare. I'm going to end up being like Beacon here in a minute. I'm going to be no daddy rideshare, master blaster rideshare, no crybaby rideshare. I'm going to be all that shit. I'll just stick it all together. How's that? And I'll have the longest name on YouTube. There we go. So So then I'll have the longest name in YouTube. I'll just add all that shit together there. But yeah, man, just that's my biggest advice I could give to everybody in this room is just stay away from the drama. If it doesn't affect your life personally, stay away from it. Like I said, 3F rule. 3F rule. If somebody ain't feeding you, fucking you, or financing you, stay away from it, man. It's not worth your time. That's why the whole thing with Kevin kind of irritates the fuck out of me. Gio, we already know how Gio is, so you know that's not like breaking news. You know how Gio is. We all know this. But Kevin, on the other hand, it kind of disappoints me with Kevin, is because the man is coming up on a very special day, less than a week away, and you're worried about what fucking another grown man has to say. What the fuck? That's what kind of irritates me with the whole Kevin thing. It's like, dude, you have one of the happiest moments of your life coming up, and you're seriously wasting your fucking time on another fucking YouTuber over fucking whether or not you got viral videos or fucking, hey, man, come on. That's what really irritates me about that. That really irritates me. You know, anybody that's been married or has had a marriage knows that's one of the most special days of your life. But you want to worry about somebody on fucking YouTube? Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on. It was entertaining. Yeah, it was. You know, I wouldn't even call it entertaining because you know what? In my opinion, it's the same shit we've seen from both of them over and over again. So it just goes back to my whole burn yourself on the fucking stove. How many times you gotta do it before you tell you it's burnt? It's just the same shit. They're just going over the same shit over and over again. Okay, everybody wants to call Kevin a failed journalist. Okay, woo, we get that. We've gotten that the last 18 videos where it's been said. Oh, everybody thinks Gio's a bully. Oh, fuck, wow, that's nothing new. We learned that the last 18 fucking videos that was said. So what the fuck? We just now learned that you're a meth head, Dustin. So that's something new. We can all put that in the book now. So we just learned that today. But damn, they're fighting over shit that's nothing fucking new that we didn't already know. So who fucking cares? Go take a week off from YouTube and go have fun with your fucking soon-to-be wife. Quit worrying about fucking Gio. You know, and Gio, if I remember correct, Gio just got a girlfriend too. So go have fun with your girlfriend. Fuck what Kevin says. Go have fun with your girlfriend. Make your $15,000 this week. Do whatever. Who gives a shit? Quit fighting over it. It's dumb. Then I'm gonna now I can add Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil's no ride share too. Now I can add that on there as well. How's that? So that makes my name even longer. But come on, man. You know, like I said, yeah, Gio I think has a girlfriend. Yes, but that's what I heard. He said he was seeing somebody, so I assume it's a girl because we already found out today that Gio is fucking straight. So let's all get that out of our way. Gio is 100% straight. So if he says he's seeing somebody, it's a girl. So just so you know. And I'm not taking jabs at the both of them. It's like I said, you guys, you know, you got people like me in a really rough situation, and I can come out here and be positive, but you got these guys that with these super positive lives, great things going on, and they're worried about the dumb shit. Like, come on, man, just let it shit go. Let it ride. Just let it go. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't do anything. You know, at the end of the day, does it make Kevin look more of a tough guy? No, it doesn't make Kevin look more of a tough guy. You know what makes you look more of a tough guy? Is if you didn't say anything at all. That makes you a tougher guy. It makes you a tougher guy to let the shit go, move the fuck on. That's a tough guy. A tough guy isn't the guy that's got to fight back and try to justify what they fucking done. The tough guy is the guy that lets it go. That's like what I told you guys earlier when I beat people up for a fucking living. I was more proud of myself to not have to beat you up than to beat you up. That's the bigger man. Plain and simple. Let it fucking go. You know, so. And like I said, I'm going to come on my next video, I'm going to fucking say it. My next video, I swear to God, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to challenge all these guys that keep doing this shit. Whip your dick out and measure it for us so we can all see who wins. Because that's all it is right now, is y'all are trying to measure each other's dick against each other. So let's just get it out in the open. Post a video with the tape measure of your dick so we all know who's the winner at the end of the day. Who's got the biggest dong. Just do it. Or even better yet, stick a bottle out there and see how far you can piss. Because you guys, it's act like a big giant pissing contest. So just stick it out there and piss for everybody. See how far you can piss. And let's just get it over with once and for all. So we can all come on here and make a video and say, you know what? Gio's got the biggest dong, he's the winner. Or Kevin's got the biggest dong, he's the winner. Fuck, let's just get it out in the open. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, shoe size has nothing to do with your dick size. Has nothing to do with it at all. But yeah, that's gonna be my next video, I swear to God. Just everybody, just grab a tape measure, measure your cock, and whoever has the biggest one fucking wins. And then we can all get over it. Then we can move on to the next thing, you know. And then you can make your choice from there, who you want to watch. Oh, Gio's got the bigger dong, I'm gonna watch Gio. Okay, so, you know, oh, Kevin only's got this big of a dong, so his news must not be right. You know, it'll be some excuse they will come up with to fight over each other. Because Kevin's dong isn't bigger than mine. He doesn't know how to read a news article. It'll be something, though. I swear to God, it'll backfire. It'll fucking backfire on me. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. It'll somehow backfire on me. No joke. Somebody will find a reason to make a fucking video thinking that the dong size doesn't matter. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God. You know, so. But that's what it's like to me. That's the mindset. You guys know me. That's my fucking mindset. It's like everybody out here trying to measure how big their dong is. It's like, fucking A, man. Like, geez. Really? The only person that should be worried about your dong size is your old lady or your old man. Save the dong measuring contest for them. Because it means more to them than it does me or Dustin or Christine. We don't care about how big your dong is. So just... You know, so just let's leave it at that. All right, guys, it's been almost 2 hours. I'm getting hungry. I got to run to my mom's, get me some grub. But, you know, you guys, you know, I love the fact that you guys come out here and show your support every fucking time. I love it. You guys keep me going. You guys help me, you know, keep my mind straight. And I really do appreciate everybody that comes in here nonstop. I really do appreciate it. What about my porn stuff? I told you, when I get 100,000 subscribers, I will give you my ex-porn name. But I don't think I ever have to worry about that. I can barely get 150 subscribers, let alone 100,000 subscribers. But that's the deal I made. But like I said, guys, you know, definitely remember, you are the creator of your own destinies. Nobody's going to do it for you guys. And I love you guys for coming on here and showing your support. And let's just all learn to get along, man. Have a good time. That's what it's all about. All right, guys? So I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great night. I appreciate it. Use the porn name. Might get more subs. Man, fuck that. No, I'm not here, Dustin, about the subs, man. The subs ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not here about the subs. I could care less about that. I'm here to entertain, to give my thoughts and my shit. I could care less about the subs right now. If the subs come, the subs are gonna come on their own. I can get, you know, if it takes me 10 years and I never get another sub, you know what? I can count on the 145 I have now to still have my back. So that's what I care about. You know, as long as I got somebody willing to come out here to listen to the truth, you know, then we're fine. I don't need any more, to be honest with you. So with that being said, guys, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go hit mom's up for some grub, and I'll definitely talk to you guys later. Thank you once again for coming on here. If you're driving tonight, definitely be safe. Stay away from those fucking cash rides. We don't do cash rides. All right. I just had to throw one last jab out there. All right, guys, you guys have a great night. Peace.